Sanchez. In the hole, we got CC, and right now, come to the stage, put your hands together for Tim Finnegan.
Hey, I won't spill your beer, bro. All right.
What up, people? How y'all doing tonight? All right, well, that's what I like to hear. Well, my name is Tim Finnegan. I'm a stand-up comedian from LA. It's great to be here in Vegas. The Sin City is fucking awesome. All right. Now, I'd like to tell you guys a fucking story about my high school days. You know, I had a lot of shit and drama I went through back in high school. Like, I used to play senior pranks, back in high school. There was a lot of shit I went through. I also used to ditch school, and I just kind of wanted to go out and do fun shit, back in the day. And I remember this one time, when I was wanting to get a fun job working at a movie theater. Those kind of jobs are fucking awesome. You get to see free movies and all that. So, let me tell you guys about a fucking story about a time when I was being interviewed for a job at a Cinemark Theaters. Now, at the time I was being interviewed for a job at the Cinemark Theaters, I was prepared for the interview, I was ready to go, but while I was at the interview, I was feeling some mysterious pain. And the pain I was feeling in the interview, I was just feeling weird pain, I kept screaming, balls! And it's like, I just didn't even know what the fuck was going on. So, during the interview, when I screamed balls, the manager was confused, he was like, what the fuck? And then he asked me, why do you want to work at the movie theater? I'm like, well, I really love balls. And he was like, whoa. And then I said, sorry, what I meant to say is that I'm really interested in this job because I love fuck, damn it, holy shit, balls. And then I did all that shit a third time, and then I just got out of control. I was running around the movie theater office and doing a whole lot of shit, and the manager was like, maybe you should come back tomorrow or another day or something. So I went home, and then the next day I got a call from the Cinemark Theaters, and they told me, unfortunately found out I didn't get the job, and the reason I didn't get the job was because I kept screaming balls in the interview, and the manager thought I had Tourette's syndrome. And I'm like, no, that's not the case. I don't give a shit about that if you didn't believe my shit. So what happened was I had some investigating to do after that shit. So what happened was I did some investigating to try to find out how I was feeling all that pain that caused me to scream balls at the interview. So I found out that Bart Simpson and the Joker created a voodoo doll of me, and the voodoo doll caused me to have all that muscle spasm and scream balls and all that shit. So I had some crime to fight. I called Batman to the scene, and so me and Batman fought crime, and we defeated the Joker, and then Chief Wiggum arrested Bart Simpson. He had to spend about 5 days in juvenile, and it all worked out perfectly after all. Now, yeah, I've had to deal with a lot of shit back then in high school, but I eventually, I found another job at an AMC theaters later on, and that job was fucking awesome back then. And, I was just living my life, I graduated high school, did my shit, now I'm fucking happy with where today's at in life. And yeah, my advice I'll give you guys is, if you want to go out there and do something you're passionate about, just go out there and do it. Life's just one fucking beauty contest after another. School, college, work, fuck that. If you have something you're passionate about, you love, just go out there, do what you love, and fuck the rest. So yeah, that's pretty much my story about my high school days. That's my time. Thanks for watching, Ryan. You got that fucking left. See you in Las Vegas!
Put your hands together for Timmy.